Welcome to Big D, Dallas, Texas, and the house the Pony Express built. Dickerson and James and SMU hoping to restore the glory and get things started in this one. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. As we'll see the number 16 team in the country, the California Golden Bears, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's... The Mustangs will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. So California's return team will have that offense backed up. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
Yeah, he's got that speed, and it just, you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand it's going to be a long game. This guy can go get it. He can run. He can do a little bit of everything at the wide receiver spot.
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better...
And that pass picked off. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
This is a team that believes they're way better than what their record indicates. I know they've got a losing record coming into this one, but they felt like they could make some plays early in this one and show the rest of the country just how good they are. Phenomenal job on defense. On the opening drive, getting the pick, and now setting the offense up here early with great field position.
Boy, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Wide receiver shows motion. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a first down. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Looking to move it through the air. Shoots it to the left. Touchdown, Mustangs! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. His passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Getting set for the point after. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's right on target. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Golden Bears want to move quickly. Out of the gun to give to the back. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. They'll try to snap it quickly.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on a defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Golden Bears will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Gets it out quickly. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the ball is intercepted. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision here.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Pocket starts to collapse. Going to try to get it himself. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They'll send out the kicker here. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
Nope.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
When you get man-to-man coverage and you're running that curl, I got to sell him deep. I got to get a little bit of space where I can make him think I'm running deep, and then I sit down real quick. QB, wide receiver on the same page, first down.
The Golden Bears want to crank the tempo.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the 2nd level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The incompletion on first down leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 43. The inside handoff. Plows through the defense.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
He'll keep it himself. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too because it's obvious the defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4.
Second down.
Caught in the backfield, it's King. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. The short hands, it's Matthews. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Hunter. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Second down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quarterback moving. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I can go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Snagged in the middle, it's Moore. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, it's still short of the first down. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on third and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. First and 10 coming up. Right back to the well. Not much working there. It'll be second and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? They'll try to bully their way for the first. The Mustangs will keep this drive going. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on first and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Wants to throw, it's Jennings. He's got his man. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They need 1 yard on third down to keep this one going. This will be the 8th play of the drive. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. And the Mustangs line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Golden Bears in the hurry-up. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. He'll do it himself. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna run it. It's Thomas. Nice move to keep moving. Still running at the 40. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line. Out of the gun, the inside give. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. If they don't pick up this third down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hunter. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Trying the run, it's Thomas. And he'll pick up one. It brings up second and 9. Here comes the hurry up.
At the 19-yard line. Second down coming up.
Wants to fire on second down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Already 2 for 2 on third down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. And it's right down the boulevard.
Men, maybe the most meaningful game in college football in recent years is underway. Michigan and Ohio State, and we have a quick update. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. He'll pull it on the read. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. He's going up top. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. The 10. Touchdown, SMU. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. UCF is in front. They played awfully well today. And while there's no Dante Culpepper out there, this group is hanging tough. They're up by 7 over Iowa State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Golden Bears will hustle to the line. On second down, they'll take to the air. Might be looking to run. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Golden Bears will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. They're trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On third down, going up top. Lets it go. Complete downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. It's a draw. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The Golden Bears moving quickly to the line. Gives it to the back on the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And the misconnection on 3rd down. And the Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. The give to the tailback. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
They'll go to the ground. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Now improvising. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Mustangs will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. A first down for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. It's complete on the right side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's King. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And first down for the offense.
He's looking to throw it. Lets it fly. He makes a catch. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
14. And that's good enough for a first down.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Taking it the other way. He's at the 20. And he's out of bounds at the 1-yard line, a mere 3 feet from a pick six. And they were most fortunate to catch up to him there. He almost turned that into a pick six.
Man, and he had a convoy, too. As soon as he had the ball, he just looked around, and there was just a lot of open green, and he took off. Great job by his teammates on defense, getting downfield and setting up some blocks.
The Mustangs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He looks that one in nicely. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such a great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown.
3.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to open runway ahead. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No fair catches here, looking for room. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Throwing right. It's complete. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They'll immediately call timeout. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Wants to throw on first down. And that one's incomplete. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Quickly complete. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Looking to throw for it. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. And the Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave him no opportunity for a return. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Dallas to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down coming up.
On the play. Second down coming up.
Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Looking to pass, it's Jennings. They're setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Now this offense is back on the field. Give to the running back. Powers through the defender. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
Brings up second down.
On second down, wants to throw it. He fires to the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. The Golden Bears are in the hurry-up.
That's a first down for the offense.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Gets it out fast. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Second down coming up.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Matthews. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, 1st and goal from the 7. And the Golden Bears look to keep this drive humming. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Just 3 points on 3 previous red zone trips. The idea is to punch it in this time.
Encroachment. Defense.
So the offense inches it a little closer with the help of the half the distance to the goal penalty. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to him. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
Number 46.
got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
On to attempt the try.
Risner is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10.
Men, a legendary rivalry with a ton of meaning and history. Virginia Tech and Virginia, and we've got an update. Virginia Tech managed to avoid a bitter defeat by scratching out a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some around Blacksburg had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The back goes in motion. He wants to throw. And, boy, was that pressure in his face immediately. Down he goes.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. The give on the inside. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Feeling some heat. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
And come on now, O-line, you got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back. And the ball squirted out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. They'll leave it with him. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They go right back to him. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Quarterback extends the play. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. The Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. They've been running it, but now the pass. Got his man quickly. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Mustangs are marching down the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Good enough for a first down.
He's going to pass. Quick strike complete. He's brought down solid. Pick up a little bit short of the first down. The Golden Bears racing to the line in a hurry-up. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around.
Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Second down coming up.
They move the tight end all over. Quick release on the RPO. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A jet sweep pass. Hard-hitting tackle. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Trying to punch it in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. The line of scrimmage, the 2, and these final 2 yards might be the toughest here on third down. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Cal. And here they come, almost all the way back.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Looking to throw. Tosses it incomplete. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That keeps the score. SMU 21.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Handoff from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's second and 12. They'll go right back to him. And he's dragged down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Mustangs send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score, your defense does your part. Jesse, this offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
To the ground to try to move the chains. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. That drive pretty much imploded, and they'll try to salvage things by punting it away on 4th and long. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And the Golden Bears get enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Golden Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it from the gun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. And the Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the 1st down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient most of the time, that drag route's going to come in.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. The Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. To the ground with the back. Got enough space. Touchdown, Golden Bears. They move on top here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Up by 1, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. Direct snap. Into the end zone, the 2-point conversion is good, and now they're up by a field goal. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
SMU 21.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3-and-out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
From the gun, running back gets to give. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal flag. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll operate out of split backs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. To the air, it's Jennings. He's got his man. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll put the tight end in motion. From the gun, the ground game.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
At the 40, there he goes. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Mustangs want to pick up the tempo.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They've got the screen set up. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Caught behind the line. It's Carroll. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Touch pass on the run, and they'll knock him down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. To throw, it's Jennings. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. It's still 3rd and goal. He'll just keep slinging it. Trying to get to him. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Smashes it between the uprights. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Using the quick game. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Snags it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And we're all tied up, and who's in the mood for a dramatic finish, fellas? And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. And this will be picked off, a costly turnover in a tie game. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. The pressure was rising, drama just encapsulating this entire stadium, and the defense comes up with that pick.
Yeah, so the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd noise. You can feel the energy, but you've got to keep your poise. And you just wonder in this juncture of the game if the quarterback's starting to lose his cool.
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down. He's looking downfield to throw. That's caught. It's Carroll. Gets away from one. Finds some space. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Mustangs with the 1st and 10. The running back has it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And his kick is good. His 3rd field goal of the game, and this is the one that wins it. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.